Hey there, Aries. Come on in and let's do your energy forecast for the week ahead, shall we? Hi there, my name is Lee Shanks, aka Intuitively, and we're doing the energy forecast for all of the zodiac signs, currently working on the sign of Aries. Welcome in, Aries. Let's just get right to it, shall we? So I'm using the Lantern Oracle as my overarching theme of energy for the week ahead, and then I'll break it down even further by using the Sacred Destiny Oracle cards, all right? So just giving the cards a shuffle, asking what you need to know in your greatest and highest good on this day for the week ahead. This is for the week of November the 5th through to the 11th, Aries. Don't mind if it's a little bit echoey in here. I'm out in my studio, and as you can see, it's a very unfinished studio. That's the insulation that just got done yesterday, and then I had to quickly come in this morning and set up as I thought I had a client coming in for an in-person reading, and I just sort of set up the front end of the studio here, and she ended up informing me that I screwed up, so she's not coming till next weekend. So yeah, that's part and parcel with who I am. Just I have a memory like a sieve. Anyways, I'm sitting out in the studio, so it is a little bit echoey, so don't mind that. And I'm so excited to bring you along on this journey as we continue the completion of the studio space. So let's just get right out of here, Aries, for you. Radical self-love, radical acceptance is what we're practicing here. So it says we can only receive love to the extent that we unconditionally love and live the truth of ourselves. Now listen, I get it. Self-love was a big lesson for me. In fact, the very first spirit guide I ever met was coming in specifically to work with me on self-love. When I asked him, the very first day I met him, I'm like, okay, great to meet you. Why are you here? Because I know that spirit guides, unlike a master guide that's with you all of your life, spirit guides come and go as you need them. And he looked at me and said, I am here to love you unconditionally until you learn to love yourself the same way. So I get it, Aries. Radical acceptance of who you are. And it's not an overnight, I'm making the decision to love myself. It's a process that we have to work on, right? And we need to reward ourselves for the progress that we make along the way. It took me 3.5 years. 3.5 years before I got word one day that that spirit guide was leaving me. And I asked him why. And he said, you don't need me anymore. And when I reflected on it, I realized just how right he was. I had learned to love myself. And I had to do a lot of things. I had to catch the way I was thinking and turn it around. I had the Hawaiian forgiveness prayer. I didn't practice the whole thing, get into it. The 4 lines, right? I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. Written on my mirror, and practiced it every single time I saw it until it no longer felt weird. 3.5 years it took. Your turn, Aries. Look at this. And as you practice that, look at the wonders that you're inviting in. I love this because I do see that ray of the light coming from the divine. I see the amethyst color, which is all about healing. I love this for you because I'm really getting that whole, when the way you look at things, when you change the way you look at things, the way you look at things changes. And I think that's a Wayne Dyer quote. And I just love it because I do feel like as you go along on this journey of radical self-acceptance of who you are and how you're meant to shine your light in this world and really step into that, I just really feel like the universe is going to start rewarding you right away for your efforts, right? And yeah, and they want you to understand what your potential is because you have no idea. Limitless potential is what's available, not just to you, to everyone, right? We just have to tap in and realize I've seen so many stories of human resilience over my lifetime. I have my own stories of resilience, things I've overcome in my lifetime, and I'm sure you do too. And we have no idea what we're capable of when it comes to our own healing journey. Truly miraculous things can happen in our lives when we understand that we have limitless potential. All right. Now, one more card to wrap up your week, Aries. And we have wisdom. Oh, the wisdom you will gain. Yeah. That's that hard-won wisdom, isn't it? That's the wisdom that is learned by making mistakes, by making wrong choices, by going left when we should have gone right, ignoring our intuition. What you get from that is lessons and learnings and deep, deep wisdom that you otherwise would not have. So I want you just to do this radical acceptance this week, Aries, of really, truly owning who you are, how you're meant to. Sorry, my TN's flaring a little bit on me today, and it means that my mouth goes numb and I tend to drool. I've had a stroke, and It's many years ago, but I still have the lingering side effects. So excuse me. Anyway, it's about you today, Aries. So this hard-won wisdom that you're learning by really understanding your limitless potential and really getting into and allowing for miracles and wonders in your life. And you're doing it all through practicing self-love, radical acceptance of self-love. You are exactly who you're supposed to be, living out your life exactly as you were meant to. Are you maybe getting stuck sometimes? I sure hope that if you are, you're not there long and you're realizing there's a lesson in there. The sooner you learn your lesson, the sooner you move on and move away from this challenge. So I would encourage you to look in the mirror through the lens of self-love in a big way this week, if you don't mind there, Aries. In the meantime, if you want to know more about me, you can check me out at leeshanks.com. See what services I offer for one-to-ones and group readings, corporate and private events. All right, blessed be one and all. I'm so very grateful that you're here to join me. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a note in the chat below how you're liking these readings. All right, blessed be one and all. I hope to see you back here next week.